Hey guys, I'm here with my good buddy Ben Carmichael, and we're going to talk about the Solo stove.
It's the Yukon model, which is their biggest model. And then they actually started with little tiny wood-fired camp stoves. They were meant to be like smokeless camp stoves. And they've expanded that concept to, here you have a fire pit on your patio that's meant to be a smokeless fire pit.
Yeah, let's talk about that, because that's why we're doing this video, this review. It's smokeless, and it really is. If you look at it, it's got a pretty cool design. I'll let you describe the design, but the best way I can describe it is it works like your chimney in your house. It draws in cooler air low, and the hot air rises through, and as a result, everything goes straight up, right?
Yeah. So I absolutely love making fire pits. Rob and I have had many at my house over the years, drinking beer and stuff. My wife will join us, and she really doesn't like the smoke getting in her eyes.
Right.
So we, like many people during COVID, we had built out this patio, and we needed a new fire pit. So we borrowed my friends who had recommended the Solo, and partway through the night, my wife said, I don't care what other one you ordered, we are getting this one. So here it is, and we absolutely love it.
Happy wife, happy life, right?
Absolutely.
So that's funny, we talk about this. We did a pizza oven review.
Yeah.
And it was also another COVID project. And lots of folks nowadays, especially like in the trades, I'm noticing, they're building out their home, they're building home offices, they're building out outdoor living.
Building out beards.
Yeah. Decks, screen porches, patios, all that stuff. So this is a great, I bet that they can even keep this on the shelf.
Yeah. It's back ordered through February, and we're recording this December 13th.
Right. Yeah. So tell me about the construction. Stainless steel, obviously?
It's stainless steel. It's standard grade. Was it 304?
304 stainless steel.
Stainless steel. It's well made. It's hefty. You know, we've left this outside for the past couple of months. There is a cover. I'll show that in some of the video B-roll. We've got a cover for it, so we've covered it, but it's been out for a couple months. Shows no signs of wear. We use it all the time.
Are there drain holes if water gets in there?
Yeah, so part of the same idea with that convection here, there's holes around the bottom. There's holes on the inside top edge, and there's holes in the bottom. So when you put the wood down, unlike in one of those cheap bowls that we probably all have bought at a big box store.
Yeah, the fire bowls. I've had those. Yeah, they don't last.
You know, they fill up with water. There's no way for oxygen really efficiently to get down there, and that's why they smoke. You know, My grandfather had this phrase whenever we're sitting around a fire pit. He would say, you know, Ben, smoke only blows in the face of the idiot. And it took me the longest time to figure out he was just saying move.
Yeah,
just move.
Yeah.
Move, kid.
I used to build my, when I had my fire pit, I used to have bricks on the bottom and make sure that I kept the wood up.
Yeah.
And it seemed to help with the smoke too, because it would burn my eyes.
Yeah.
So this looks like it's double walled.
Yeah.
Kind of like a double wall oven, right? So it's the air goes in the double wall, up through and back out and up.
Yeah, it makes a steep sort of S shape. And it's pretty cool when you're sitting around, you can actually see those holes, those perforations there that are in the inner rim. When the fire gets going, it like shoots little fire flames out.
Really?
Because that's when the air has been heated up as it comes up through, and it shoots out, and you can see the way it's feeding the fire. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's mesmerizing to sit around and watch it.
Fire's awesome. Anyway,
Yeah.
So this thing gets hot.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's going to radiate heat.
Yeah.
You don't want to touch it, even though it's a double walled. It's not double wall cooled. It's hot.
Yeah.
Let's talk about cost. So I want to buy one of these. I go online, I order them, or maybe you can get them in the store. What are we looking at? What's it going to cost me?
So keep in mind, this is the largest model. So this is $599 MSRP. On their website, I've seen it discounted to $499 pretty consistently. That may be through the recent Thanksgiving and sort of holiday season.
Is that all in everything? Or
no, that's a good point. So like I don't know, a lot of brands, you buy the base, which is the middle part of it there, and then there's a stand that it sits on, which is a stainless steel ring.
That also has holes, yeah.
That also has holes.
Yeah.
If you're on a surface like a PVC patio or wood patio, they say you can put that ring down and actually use your fire pit on top of that.
Genius. So basically a composite deck. It's not going to melt, because that would melt the deck.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's genius.
I will say, so my wife the other day, we were out here, and she put her LL Bean boots up on the edge. And immediately started seeing it. Yeah.
What's that rubber smell?
Yeah.
So base is an accessory.
base is an accessory. They have a little fire shaper. There is this grate, which is an addition if you don't want sparks to come flying out.
Yeah.
And then they've got these really nice shaped accessories. You know, we're here in New England. This looks like a harpoon or something.
It totally looks like a harpoon.
But it's a stainless steel fire poker, which they've bent. So if you're like sitting down in one of these Adirondack chairs, you can reach in easily. We also got, because we love s'mores, my wife loves s'mores, you know, like a chef's knife roll-up kit?
Yeah.
They've got one of those, but it's screw-together stainless steel s'mores kits. So you can sit around and it's a nice long extension.
Well, one thing I noticed is this isn't as heavy as it looks.
Yeah.
It's stainless steel, but it's a light, you know, it's a lighter weight. I guess my overall impression, I've been in front of this fire pit a few times. It's well constructed.
Yeah.
I like that everything is stainless steel, so it's going to weather well.
Yep.
You know, 3 or 4 stainless steel, you're going to get years of use out of this. It's not designed to go put it out in the ocean or something, but it's going to do well. I'm guessing that the screening is also stainless steel.
Yep.
So unless you know, cook the hell out of it with, you know, flame after flame, that's going to last.
Yep.
So all in with the cover, because I know you also have the cover, which is pretty cool. It's got the logo on it. So you guys can see that. So all in with the cover, $750, $800.
Yeah, you're looking at $700 to $800.
So it's hefty.
Yeah,
it's hefty.
It's hefty.
Not for the light of heart or the light of pocket, but it's you get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for. It's a great product. We haven't gone to a single restaurant since March.
Right.
You know, we're sitting here and we're having a good time at home, safely outside. So you know, it's great.
Side benefit to this is you've now started splitting wood.
Yes.
So now he's a lumberjack on the side as well.
I spent the morning splitting wood to feed this thing. So it does burn at a higher temperature. That's part of feeding the oxygen. So it does go through wood a little faster.
But it probably burns everything, right? Right down to ash.
Oh my God, it's incredibly fine ash.
Yeah.
And my wife loves gardening, and that ash is actually great for the garden. So I carry it out and I dump it over the flower beds, and the flowers love it.
Awesome. So what do you think? Would you recommend this? Would you not recommend it?
Absolutely 100% recommend it. Figure out what size your space is.
Yeah.
We've got a nice big space out here. You don't always need the ring, the base that it sits on. A buddy of mine has his on his lawn. He puts it on the ring and it doesn't singe his lawn. He pulls it off afterwards and it looks great.
No kidding.
So you got to figure out what application is right for you. You don't always need all the accessories either.
Sure.
This cover they call a shelter.
It's pretty nice actually.
It's pretty nice. It's got these like metal, it's sort of like a tent.
Oh,
so
yeah,
so it stays open and you can put it over without any additional help.
It holds its weight and then
You know.
it pitches the rain away.
But if you're gonna tuck it under your porch afterwards or something, you probably don't. So figure out what's right for you. But 100%, it's the best fire pit we've ever owned. It is smokeless. I don't have to wash my flannel shirt after sitting around
There
it.
is no smoke smell. I know, it goes straight up. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I actually purposely tried to find the smoke. I walked around looking to see if it would hurt my eyes.
Yeah.
It didn't.
Yeah. My grandfather would have nothing to say sitting around this.
Oh no,
one
he'd
to
come
me.
up with something. I'm sure of it. Well, that's it for this review, guys. I'm Rob Robillard.
Ben Carmichael, have a great holidays. Thanks
Bye,
so
guys.
much.
Thank you. Awesome.